Hello, welcome to Spy Money. Today, traded NQ using the SpyBot, and we updated the SpyBot to work on a different strategy, and everybody is trading it manually in bot, and they are loving it. It's doing real well. I set this on, actually, I let this run a little bit more than I should have, and then when it came back, I went ahead and paused it. What we look for is 50% of your trade. So, in other words, if you're trading NQ costs $1,000 in margin on your Ninja Trader. And our goal is to try to make 50% of our money every day. So, if you have a $1,000 trade, it's going to be $500 profit. That's our goal. So I'll show you, I turned this on actually right on through here around after the news this morning. So this is about 8:37, about 7 minutes after the news. And just to give you an idea of how much this is. Now this is fully automated. Each one of these is $150. So if I had shut it off ahead of time, I would have hit the goal way ahead of when I actually did it. So this one was a loser right here, which is 150. So these two would cancel each other out. So you'd have 150, 300, 450. So right there was 5 trades. It won 4 of those trades, lost 1. And then I didn't shut it off. I was just going to let it run up until the open and see how it would manage inside the open. And we had a loss here, so there's 150 and 150. And so there's 2 losses right there. There was a lot of chop in here. And we come back over, we had a winner, another winner, and then right here is the open. Usually I won't trade the open from like 9:30 to usually about 9:45 because usually in that time frame you get a lot of chop. And it'll just be a lot of movement that you really can't handle. So but I let it run through. Again, it does have some losing trades. The goal is to come out a winning strategy, and it did. All through here, even back over in here, we could have shut this off ahead of time. I let it continue to run, and then I went ahead and paused it on this one here. So when we got over the $500, I went ahead and paused it. As you can see, this one right here, this would have been a loser here, but this would have been a winner. There would have been a winner here and this one would have been a winner, and this would have actually held into here, so this wouldn't have been another one. So there's a lot more winners, and if I'd let this run, then we would have had, you know, a whole lot more money than what is on here. Again, 50% gold, that's what we're looking for. Now, our bot has its own little chart trader, and you can control if you only want to take longs or shorts or whichever. You just click the button and it will allow it to do it. When you're done trading, you hit the pause button and it doesn't trade anymore. You also have a break even tick. So if you're in a trade and it is, the price gets above where your entry is, you can hit break even and it will move up to that break even. You can also move stop. So a lot of times people don't want to grab the flag and keep on moving it. So what they will do is they want to move it like 10 ticks at a time. So every time you click this button, it'll move 10 ticks away from the price. And that was a user had asked about that, and we incorporated that. So it works really well. Again, you can, like say if you're trading 4 contracts, you can go up here if you only want to take off, say 1 or 2 or whatever, you can go ahead and set this to whatever you want. So you can put it, maybe you just want to take off 1 at a time. So once it gets a certain place, you hit close, it will take off 1 contract and leave the 3 if you had 4 contracts. So the way this works is the Manowar. It's actually a SpyBot, and it uses the Manowar as filters. And the way this one works is once you get the cross, it starts looking for loans. The colors doesn't matter, and then we use the Spy Money bars, a 20 or a 40. Either one of them are really good. They work real well. And what we end up doing is using the SpyBot to where it, as soon as it gets the up bar off of the Manowar signals. Now these are not EMAs like, if you're trying to run like a 21 EMA or whatever. This is not that. There's a lot of math that goes into what these are. And as long as they are showing long, then the fire is going to go ahead and take its longs. As long as it's showing short, the fire will start showing shorts. Like right here would have been a short. Here's a short. Here's a short. And it just kept on going. The strategy works really well. This is live right now. So on this one, right here would have been a winner. And, once you understand the strategy, which is pretty simple, once you understand it, then you can go ahead and manually trade it even. Maybe you want to get off the pullback a little bit sooner. You want to go and put your entry here. You can go up here and hit manual short, and it will automatically short it. So like right now, if we wanted to, I don't really want to, because I don't like the way this looks right here. This is a double top. This is a sign of reversal. But if you wanted to, you could go ahead and enter a long or a short here if you wanted. Let me look at it here, see what it's doing. It looks like it's going to reverse to go back up is what it looks like. I'm going to show you how the bot would work if you manually entered. Kind of watch it here a little bit and see what's going to happen. The market's selling off. It's probably going to recapture what it gained yesterday. It's probably going to go back to the bottom. See, there it went up. See, we had our double top here, which told us that we're indecisive about the move. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'll turn the pause off, and I'll let it take one trade. If we lose a little bit of money, I'll still be at my goal. If we make money, then we will be above the goal. So now we're looking for this cross on the Manowar. We have to have that cross first, and we haven't had it. So as soon as this right here, it'll probably close up, and then we get the cross, then it's going to start looking for the next up bar. And then when it gets an up bar, it'll enter a long. Kind of watch it here a little bit and see what happens. I hadn't planned on letting it trade anymore. I usually don't trade this time of day. So we have the cross now. So if this closes on an up bar, this will go ahead and take a long. Now, the way this is just triple topped here, I don't really like that. We do have this coming up, so I just really don't like it. This right here is a lot of chop. And on the website and in Discord, and we do live training as well, I teach you how to look for this. So as far as this one right here, you're looking triple top right there. And when you have a triple top, that's a good sign that it is going to continue to sell off. Unless it would want to break through. But we never broke through any of that. So now what we're looking for is we're looking for a lower high over here, or lower low. And if we break through this when it comes back up, and then it will short. So right now we have a cross going down. So if this comes up and has an up bar, the next down bar, it will short. Now the bot is fully automated. You can, once you set the parameters, now on this particular strategy, there's a template that you can go into and load the template, and it will load exactly what's here. So there's nothing to do. So what I've run this on, the strategy is already set up. So we have a nut bar, and this right here, that ended up going ahead and crossing back over. So it depends on what the data does here if it takes a short. So we're still down. So if this closes red bar, then it will go ahead and enter a trade and look for $150. So right here there's the short. So we have the down bar, we got the short. It automatically puts the stop in, automatically puts the take profit in. And at any time, if you want, you can grab your stop up here and you can move it down, or you can just hit break even ticks and it will put it down here to break even. So if you don't feel comfortable with it, there it is. So now we're up 781. So I'm going to pause it because I don't want to trade anymore. Once you hit your goal, you need to quit. And that's where most traders fail, is they will not stop after they hit their daily goal. Your daily goal, well, my daily goal is to hit 50% of my trade. So, yeah, and sometimes I'll trade 2 contracts, 10 contracts, 20. And so it really kind of depends on what I'm trading. My usual goal is I like to make at least $5,000 a day. That don't always happen. I like to make 10,000 a day. That's my goal. And between options and futures and everything, that's what I try to make a day. So if I can get 10,000 a day, that's really good. This one right here, if we unpause this, and if this comes back down, if this goes up higher than here, we don't want to run anything. But if it stays below this right here and then it has another short, we want to take it. So if this closes down red, it will go ahead and short. Now I don't like how this is stacking in here, so I tell you what, um, we'll just let her go. So we've got our stop in place. And the bot's doing everything. I'm not doing anything with it. Now I'm going to pause it after this one. I don't want to run anymore. It'll keep on trading, but you got to learn how to stop. I'm going to put my stop, well, I didn't get it down there quick enough. With all this chop, I thought it would probably go up. So we lost $150 right there, so we're back to the 627 less, well, it was 628, but now we've got commissions in place. If you want, you can also manually enter this bot. So if you think that it's going to go ahead and go up, and looking at my other charts, it does show a lot of levels. So if you wanted, you can go ahead and enter a manually long if you wanted and go against what the bot is doing. And once this comes up, you put your stop in place a little bit higher, and you can also move this profit target on up if you think it's going to go up more. So once this gets up in there, we can go ahead and get our stop in place. So you can manually control the bot, and then, but if you leave it alone, the bot will take over. We trade levels, and there are some levels that you can add to this chart, and with that, it'll let you know where to trade to. Right now, there's a level right here at the bottom, so it's a potential good support for it, but I think it's going to probably sell off. So right there would be now that's my fault, not the bot. The bot would not have entered there. Right now, the bot would actually enter a short right here off of that, so we'll just let it go. And you can move, like I said, you can move this stop on down or profit target on down if you want. In this choppy area right here, it's not really a good place to trade. And this is what I teach in the training. When you start seeing this chop and you have bad trades, draw your chop box and wait till it comes out of it. This may go ahead and stop me out here, but by looking at it, it looks like it's probably going to continue to sell off. We've got 690.75, so 690.75, about right here is where the level is, so we can pick up some extra. Once it gets down to here, it's probably going to bounce up if it don't do it ahead of time. So like I said, as the price moves, you can go ahead and put your stop in place to protect the profit that you have. There we go. So now we're back to 743. Now, this one right here was a bot trade. This one was me doing it, so you can't really count it. The bot would have entered here, and it would have been fine. And it also, if you had it paused, it would have entered on this bar here, and you still would have made your money. So a bot is not something that you turn on, leave it on, and walk away. Bots do not work that way. You need to be here watching the bot, and you need to look at your levels. And the levels are automatically shown, and I will show you. I'll show you the levels that we have. Now these are automatically generated, and these purple ones are my personal levels. And what happens is when you put that on the indicator in your chart, every 60 seconds, these levels will adjust according to what I've done on my server. But see this SPY money balance level? This is an indicator that you put on, and all these levels will adjust every day. So this is the one that we had over here. So whenever I said the 90.75, I put it at 91. We always trade just before the level, because you see what I said about it come down and it will probably bounce off of here, and that's exactly what it did. So you learn a lot whenever you join the Ninja Suite. Uh, if you're looking for a bot that you can turn on and just walk away from it, this is not what you want. Bots do not work that way. There's several companies out there that will tell you, you just turn my bot on and walk away. But things happen. You lose internet, NinjaTrader crashes, the bot's not trading right, and then before you know it, you're down thousands of dollars. So what I teach is to stay with your bot, learn the strategy, and just let the bot use your entry. And once it does the entry, then you can adjust your profit targets and stops according to the levels that we have. And that's what I recommend people to do. A lot of people just want a bot that they can turn on and walk away, but it doesn't work that way. So now how do you get the bot? It's very simple. You go to SpyMoneyLSE.com. You click on the Ninja Suite up here. When you click on that, there's one simple instruction you have to do, and if you watch this video, it will explain it. But what you have to do is click right here and highlight this, all of this information, and then copy it, and then go up here to Contact Us, and you click in here and then paste it. Now, you have to know what that says and agree to it. Don't just copy and paste it. Read through this and make sure that you agree to it. If you don't agree to it, don't submit the contact. If you do agree to it, then go ahead and send the contact, and I'll send you a link to join. I want everybody to know this, and I want it in writing that you accepted it and where you understand. And what it amounts to is I want everybody to understand that bots are not set it and forget it. It just says right here, SpyBot auto trading bots are not set it and leave it bots. You cannot turn these on and make money. You can't turn them on and just let them run. You will lose money. You have to know how to use them and learn basics in trading. You will lose money if you turn them on and walk away. Now that's not saying that you'll lose money over time, because most times you will be profitable at the end of the day, but you have drawdown and such, and there's times it gets in chop, and it's hard for a person or a bot to trade in chop. It just don't work very well. So that's what you have to do to get in the Ninja Suite. We also offer some funded accounts. We offer recommendations. We don't actually do funded accounts. These three right here, in my opinion, are the best. UProfit does okay, but the rules are not really good for the person. These three right here do pretty good. If you click on there, it'll take you to them, and there's some discount codes in here that you can use, and they vary. These codes right here will always give you the best deal. Right now they're doing 80%. I can't keep up with their percentages. They change them so much. But Apex has 80% off right now, so that's really good for you. Also VPS, if you want a VPS, if your computer is not up to par, click this right here and it will take you to a company that we recommend, and you can get a VPS there. What I would do is the Ninja Suite. Just follow along those instructions right there, and it will show you exactly what we have. Now, the bots vary. We do offer, when you lease this, you get everything. You get the bots, the indicators, you get the Discord, and you get all this for 30 days. And after 30 days, if you cancel, it goes away. If you continue to renew, which it is automatically renewed unless you cancel, then you'll continue to use it. We have people that's been with me for, I don't know, 5 years, and they're doing well, they're making money, And that's really what it amounts to. You got to think of this like a business. So in business, you figure $1,600 is really cheap overhead to have the tools in order to be able to do this. And so you get the training, you get the products, the indicators, bots, everything. Most people have a little strategy and they enter manually, and it's not too hard. Now that we've amped up our bots, the Fire bot and the Razor bot, to do the strategy I just showed you, most people are going to that and letting the bots do it because the bot gets in immediately. But here's some indicators. We have more indicators than this, and we also have drawing tools and add-ons. We got a trade copier, toolbar, and then here's a list of questions. Read through these before you send me a question because it's probably answered right here if you just read it. So, but if you have any questions at all, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. If you do need to talk to me, I can't guarantee that I'll talk to you that minute, but I will get back to you and talk to you about it if that's what you need. Most people just go ahead and do the email system and get started. Once you get started, you are um, you get access to the products, the indicators, the bots, Discord, machine ID. Everything is automated. So once you log in, you go into the back end, and you get emails that tell you exactly how to do this. So, but if you're interested, let me know. It is a good system. It works very well. You will have some losing trades in here, but the main thing is to make sure that you get your goal. Once you get your goal, you quit and you go about your business and your day and enjoy life. If you have any questions, let me know. And we're going to have a limited number of users, so if you're interested, do it now. Once I get the amount that I'm willing to allow back in, then I'm going to stop the lease again. So if you are interested, you should do it. And that is a promise that I will turn the lease off again. I turned it off back in December 15th. I turned it off, I think it was. And I've got everybody pretty well trained. I am a one person show, so it takes a lot from me. And once I get everybody done, then I can let some more people in. And we are a small community of traders. We do very well together. We don't allow the nonsense in there, and we're more like a family in there. If interested, let me know. We'll go from there. Have a great day.